sir. We bite. Special guest too.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding. Breaking down a switch in front of your building.
Got KB back hustling with me.
Steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a cold killing. You gotta keep the devil in his hole, nigga. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 pro flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop.
Yes sir, yes sir. We bite, we bite, we bite. What up, what it do? I'm live from the booth for the Solid World Podcast. I'm your gracious and often hated host, Saleik Von Trail. This is episode... Hey bro, what episode is this? 8. You sure?
Yeah.
Either way, 8, 9, 10, it don't matter. We bite. That's all that matters. And we got a special guest with us. Hold on, we gotta turn the music down for this one. Cause this is what y'all been waiting on. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. Let me get a drum roll. No, that's a gunshot. No, that's the horns. No. Where my drum roll at? Okay. Special guest, man. Mr. Cornell Powell, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him. C-Nell, a.k.a. 17, a.k.a. 3, if you know him from the Ville, a.k.a. one of the best. Matter of fact, bro, I'm about to get your flowers early. In my opinion, the best athlete to come out of the Ville. Yes, I said it. I might be the first one to say it on air, but a lot of people think that as well, man. How you doing, brother?
Man, you know, I'm good. Blessed, man. Just finalized some business before I came here, so, you know, it's only up from here.
Yes, sir. Big steps. I got KB back with me for the co-host.
Yes, sir, bro.
We hear your hands a little sweaty too, bro.
Yeah, man. I keep them clammy hands, man. My bad.
Golly.
My bad, bro.
Man, we back. This episode 8. I've been waiting to get my dog up here. This is a special episode for me. Special for him. Special for us. Special for the city, bro. The city very, very proud of you, man. I just want to congratulate you.
Yes,
First,
sir.
I want to congratulate you on graduating. You just graduated, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's big. Another round of applause for that.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Congratulations on a great senior year. How it feel, bro?
Bro, it's unbelievable, man. It's like everything that I've worked for.
Yeah.
All the early morning workouts. Like, I made, like, big plays in high school, you know what I'm saying, throughout my career. Like, all my football career, but, like, to do it for Clemson on one of the biggest stages, it's just, like, it just puts it in another atmosphere.
For sure.
So, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy because, bro, you came a long way.
Yeah.
You know, I know, like, the transition from your freshman year to now your senior year.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest transition of your life.
Night and day.
Tell me this. So, freshman year you get to Clemson, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big difference. And I even know from my experience, it's a big difference when you get to that college campus because now, when you was used to being better than everybody just about.
Right.
Now you've reached the level to people that's on the same level as you and better possibly.
Yeah. So
how did you even like adjust to that?
Oh man.
Or did you? Because I know for me personally, my freshman year, which I went to a JUCO, but everybody on my team was better than me, so I ain't even adjust to like the next summer.
I feel like the hardest part about adjusting was you have to attack every day, every practice, every workout as if like it's the national championship on the line. And you go into it, you know, came out of high school, I was all world here at Rose. And I led the nation, or not the nation, but the country, and kick return yards and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
you know, you go into it as a confident athlete, like, I'm about to dominate this next level too, because
Right.
especially coming from rec and middle school, everybody like, bro, you get to high school, you're not finna do that.
Right.
You know, I got to high school and I did it.
Yep.
And so, like, now I'm thinking, like, I could do it then, I could do it now. So I get to college and, bro, it's a whole other ball game. Like, the margin of error is so small. You got guys coming in every year who's just as big as you, just as fast as you, just as strong as you. wanting the same thing that you want. That's to feed their fam. So you really got to go into it with a dog mindset every day. And some days harder than the others, especially the back-to-back 5:30s
Yep.
in the morning. And it's like, you got to really question yourself, like, do you really want it? And if you do, then how bad do you want it? You know, and you can't go out there and be lackadaisical or half-step. And every time you're on that field, you out there trying to catch the eye of the coaches every day. Because one thing I learned at Clemson, you got to bring it every day. Stats, accolades, none of that mess carry over.
None of it.
It don't even carry over to the next day of practice. You got to go out there and prove yourself. Because you go out there, no matter where you came from, you're a 5-star, you're a walk-on, you a transfer, you gray-shirted, whatever.
Yeah.
You got to go out there and prove yourself every day. And that was probably the biggest transition for me. And not even gonna lie, it took me a year to really like go out there and like develop that mindset. So it was definitely a long road, but you know, I worked at it, and I think I perfected the practice, and that's why everything that transitioned this year to my gameplay on Saturday was just like the results or the reflection of everything I did Sunday through Friday.
Right.
So,
I get that.
Yeah.
But see, that's what a lot of people don't know, like, from the outside looking in. Once you get to that higher level, every single day you have to, like in practice, it's really you versus your teammates.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, like, you gotta work hard every single day just to prove that, you know, you deserve to be there. Just like when you get to the league, or even like at the high college level, every year you're being recruited over. A lot of people don't know that. They think, like, you know, once you get there, you automatically, you good. Now you supposed to be producing. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Oh, why you ain't doing this? Why you ain't doing that? It's because, like, you know, every single year I gotta be better than I was last year.
Right.
Really better than I was yesterday, just to make sure I keep my spot.
Right.
Because, like you said, everybody trying to feed their family at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's the next man up.
That's all it is. It's the next man up, bro. Like, and I learned that the hard way. Because I know when I first got to college, like I said, everybody was better than me. And it discouraged me for real, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I know where I came from. I know I can find a way to get on this court. You know what I mean? So,
nah, to piggyback off that discouragement, bro, like,
yeah.
Like I said, man, you know, coming from, you know, going to college, being like a 4-star athlete and stuff, like, bro, like, you go out there and you're not playing game after game, and you thinking, like, dog, I know I'm good, like, what's going on? So you start questioning yourself and second guessing yourself, and like now you didn't develop a negative mindset about yourself, and that's when you really gotta like ask yourself, like, bro, like, if I'm gonna do this, like, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so
And everybody, I told you that before the season too. Everybody ain't built for that.
Right.
Nobody would have like the situation you was in. A lot of people would have left. And I'm about to ask you the $1 million question that everybody want to know if they don't already know. What made you stay?
It's a number of things. One, I hadn't graduated yet, and that was number one for my mother.
Right.
She was like, if you're gonna leave, make sure you graduate and get that degree, because no matter what happened, I leave, I stay. Nobody's gonna take that away from me.
Right.
So that was one. Two, I never been one to run for competition. I love competing, whether we tying our shoes or we out there hooping, we on the football field, it don't matter. Like, I'm trying to show everybody that I'm better than you in everything, and that was a driving force for me. I'm not finna run for no smoke, no competition, or nothing, and everything that's worth it is worth waiting for, and so. That was two, and then, you know, it was a coaching situation and stuff. I was actually going to leave. I was graduating. I was going to leave, but you know, we had some coaching changes, and the guy that stepped up to the position of wide receiver coach, he, like, was a real solid dude since I've been there. And the previous receiving coach, he got another job, so he left. And he told me, the new guy told me, Coach Grisham, he was like, man, I know you're thinking about leaving, but I promise you, if you stay this spring where you got to finish your degree and you give me everything you got, like, I'm going to put you on the field and let you do your thing. And he kept his word. And
for sure.
In the spring, I killed. In the transition to fall camp, I killed. I went out there, started day one.
Yeah.
And never looked back. So.
Nah, that's tough, bro, and that's gonna be inspirational for a lot of people. Cause like I said, when you used to being the man, it's hard to adjust to, you know what I mean, not even hardly being recognized. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here like, man, why Snell ain't leave? He might as well transfer, blah, blah, blah. He might as well come to ECU, all this talk. But I'm like, nah, that man got a plan. He know what he doing. And I know his competitive nature because we all come from the same area.
Right.
We are not quitters.
Right.
We ain't bowing down to nobody. You know what I mean? Snell was always younger than us but still playing with us and still.
Snell, dog.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's mentality for real.
Right.
Even me, bro, with my story, like, when I ended up going to Delaware State my junior year, the coach sold me, you know. I would dream from Greenville was always to make it D1.
D1.
So I go on this visit, you know, Delaware State University. But I never even heard of Delaware before the visit. But I just knew it was a D1 school, so I'm like, shoot, let me check out the opportunities. I get there, I kill in the workouts and playing against the team, kill. The coach called me to the office. He like, y'all want to offer you right now. How you feeling? I'm like, what a paper, what a pen. I'm ready to sign right now. He told me like, look, man, you gonna come in, you gonna start, you gonna have the green light automatically, all this. So I'm like, what? All right, boom. I signed on the spot. When I get to Delaware State, I lie to you not, bro. I probably had like 3 or 4 DNPs. Didn't even get in the game. Sometimes I get in for like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. At the most, maybe 8. Come right back out. We came to ECU. I played 7 minutes in front of the home team.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm pissed.
That's tough.
So I was in a situation like you, like, do I leave? Do I even keep playing at this point? I'm 6 hours away from my child at home. Like, I'm wasting my time. I ain't gonna get a contract out of this if it's keep going this way. So in my mind, I'm really about to like transfer to a D2. I'm about to hit up all the CIAA schools, all that, bro. Crazy thing is, and this before the season even ended. So one day, you know, one of the seniors told him like, yo, Lee. No, he told the coach like, man, Saleik is ready. He's a JUCO player. Like, he has more experience than everybody else on your team. He's ready. Put him in the game. Because I was killing in practice still every day. Right. He just wasn't rocking with me. So I played this game. This was like 3-4 games before the season ended, bro. I played this game, no lie. Funny story, we had like 2 wins the whole season before this. That's what made me mad, bro. We lose every game and you still ain't putting me in. Your starting 5 clearly ain't making it happen. Your rotation ain't making it happen. You might as well try something new.
Yeah. Facts.
So he put me in this one game, bro. No lie. We won the game by 18 points. I had 18 points.
Wow.
I can't make this up. He got fired the next day. All the administrators asking me, yo, Saleik, where you been at the whole year? I've been on the bench. That's
right here.
Right.
I've been sitting right across from you. You just ain't know me because you looking at the court. I wasn't out there.
Right.
So it's all about that mentality, man. Going into my senior year, I had one just like yours. I killed the whole year, coming from nothing for real.
Right. I think, bro, like, for y'all being in that situation, bro, that junk really humble y'all, bro. Like, it made you want to get better. It made you want to work harder. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all coming from a situation where y'all was the man. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? When you see you not getting no time, it's like, okay, I'm going to prove that I deserve that time. You know what I'm saying? So,
and bro, just like, speaking on that, man, it's when you not playing and like you gotta come back home and you know how home is. It's like everybody asking you the same question and you like thinking to yourself like, bro, if I knew the answer,
I know you got tired of hearing that question, bro.
And it got to a point where like when I came home, I really only talked to like I wouldn't let certain people know that I was home.
Yeah,
like I let y'all know, my family. But everybody else, like, bro, like, it just got to the point where you ain't want to deal with it. You already dealing with it at school.
Right.
So you come home to clear your mind and see your people and, like, to refuel yourself to, like, bro, that's why I went here. That's why I went to Clemson to work hard for them.
Right.
And when you get here, they steady asking you, like, bro, why you ain't doing this? Why you ain't doing that? And, bro, you might as well just leave. And, like, and that junk really, like, eat at you. For real, like, no matter where you at or what school you go to, what division you play with, like, because them folks at home know your talent level.
Yes, sir.
But, like, they also don't know, like, everything that you've been going through at school.
Yep.
You're so far away. And So yeah, man, it got to a point where like, bro, I just would come home and be with a few people and then go back home and somebody hit me up on Monday like, bro, you was home? Yeah, bro. I had to leave though, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I already knew how that conversation was gonna go and that like I don't need that negativity or that person in my ear when I'm already trying to better myself and true to these guys at school that I belong here. So man, I understand that for real.
Yeah, nah, that's real. It can dig into your mental health too. Like if you ain't like strong mentally, it'll mess you up, bro. You'll end up quitting the sport you playing and everything.
Sure.
But all right, so fast forward to the day. How does it feel to get all the recognition you getting now? Bro, when I tell you that crazy route you just pulled on my man from Ohio State.
All right.
I done seen that on ESPN and all the social media so much. I seen it today, this morning.
It's everywhere.
Seen OBJ comment on the Sports Center post.
All right. Hey, bro, wait. I seen it on Instagram, but what's the name of that route?
It's called a turn route. It's
Okay.
just like a corner turn. So it really works with zone, but you can really kill somebody against man, which he was in. To get out inside release, boom, throw him by. And normally you throw somebody by going out, they think you gonna run out.
Right.
Then you just hook up turn route, and it killed him. But man, back to your question though, the recognition, bro, it's like it make you want more, especially my situation, like, bro, like I'm in my head, I'm thinking like I've been that. Like,
Right.
I've been
Right.
doing that. And everybody who know me for real,
We know it.
You feel me? So it's like they just now seeing, but like I ain't even scratched the surface yet.
Mm-hmm.
And like I got so much more that I can show and prove. And it's like, yeah, it's a blessing. OBJ commented on, he was like, it's different. Like that's love, bro. Like he's one of the best to do it. And for him to say that, it's like I really like about to grab the attention of the world, but like I want more than that. I want 5 years worth of all the hard work I've been putting in. So it's really humbling, man, to know like, bro, all your hard work one day gonna pay off. And some people's process longer than others.
Yeah.
And you just gotta keep working, put your head down and work, and when God ready for you to show, you know what I'm saying, it's all on his time, and he gonna let you shine.
Right.
So.
And that's dope because like it all comes with being humble for real. A lot of people would receive that fame and recognition and get big headed.
Yeah,
facts. You know what I mean? Or they'll have a great season and like they'll stop working out as much. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I mean, I've experienced it myself where, you know, like my senior year, I was killing all the high D1s. Mm-hmm. So I started taking a break. Like, no, I'm good. I can take this day off. Next thing you know, I went on a slump because, you know, I stopped going so hard. Yeah. But like it's you gotta stay motivated for real. Like let everything you receiving, let it motivate you to keep doing better because you only gonna get better and better, and you're only gonna receive more and more recognition and accolades, awards, everything like that.
Yeah, we got this saying. I don't want to say it wrong. It's let the light in you shine brighter than the light on you.
Facts.
I think I heard that before.
Yeah, so that was like, I always kept that in my mind, you know, the whole season. Like, it really sparked off Georgia Tech game, like the fourth game of the season. And then from there, it just like accelerated. But I felt like everything that I was doing on Saturday, man, I just like, on our hard days are Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and like, I go out there and like really act like it's a game.
Yeah.
If I do it, because I was fortunate to go to Clemson, and like what we have on our practice field, who I go against, is better than anyone in the country.
Right.
And a lot of people can't simulate that every week.
Right.
And so no matter who we played, it's like I'm going against someone better than you already. And if I do good against them, or if I'm competing hard against them, Saturday is a cakewalk.
Right.
And so that was just the mindset I had the whole season.
Yeah, and that's the mindset you gotta have. It's all about working hard. Matter of fact, my little brother is right here, and he plays football, 10th grade, same position, but he ain't got that mindset yet. Like he don't know how much work it actually takes. You know what I mean? Like even in high school, you got to start early just to get to like somewhere like where you're at now. You know what I mean? You can't wait to the last minute to say, "Oh, now it's time to work hard. I finally got a scholarship. Now I'm gonna work hard." Nah, you gotta excel. Like you gotta put your mind to, I'm gonna have a Kobe mentality. I ain't gonna just work out once or twice a day. I'm gonna go 3 times a day. Yeah. even like on game days, bro, I would stay in the gym after a game and work out sometimes, or get shots up. Before the games too, before practice, I was the first one to get there. After practice, I was the last one to leave out. I'm big on like the mentality of that, bro, because that's how you become successful.
Nah, but to comment on that, what you said, like that developing that mindset, bro. Like when I left here to go to school, I didn't have it either.
Yeah,
and it's like, but I also didn't have anyone to tell me or someone who been through it to like really like sit me down and like, bro, like what you doing now is the bare minimum,
right?
And everybody's doing it, like the team workouts and stuff. Bro, everybody's doing that, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm referring to high school, so like you gotta do what y'all do, and then do more and triple.
Separate yourself.
Yeah, bro, and it's like I didn't develop that mindset till I got to Clemson. Like the practice, that's what I'm talking about. Like the practice, it's all about like dominating practice. If you do that, bro, the game's so much easier. And it's like, but for everyone who's in high school and for your little brother right here, it's like, bro, if you really want to ball, like it starts now, and like you just gotta attack every day. Like them days you feel like, bro, I don't even feel like doing it. Those are the days you really gotta do it. And I wish I had somebody to tell me that, and I can't make you, but like all I can do is if you really want to do like on the next level, whether it's football, basketball, baseball, bro,
right? You
gotta grind. Like it's the hardest years of your life because you're gonna have to cut out all the distractions and what you want most. You can't give up for what you want in that moment. So
that's a fact. That's a huge fact right there.
Yeah, but we didn't have that growing up.
I was just about to say that.
Tell us that, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just anyone I talk to in high school, but I just tell them that, bro, like you just gotta grind right now.
Yeah,
so.
right. And bro, that's really all it is, man. Like you said, we ain't have nobody. Like even the people we looked up to, they was nice, but they ain't even work out that much.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They was just boy, you took the words out of my mouth. It was God gifted for real. Right. You know what I mean?
Then I feel like, bro, when you the man in high school, you gonna always play. But when you get to the college level, they recruiting every day to get somebody that's better than you. Yep. So you know what I'm saying? He coming in to play. Like he wanna play. So he gonna work hard to play. You know what I'm saying? So in high school, you ain't gotta worry about it because you gonna play. You nice, you gonna play.
For sure. So all right, so now you're declaring for the draft, right?
Correct.
So how do you go about preparing yourself for that?
Mentally, just I know my situation and what I need to put down on paper, as far as numbers wise, to get drafted where I want to, and like that's my motivation. Simply to go out there and exceed expectations. Yeah, you know, and it starts like having a good system around you, a good foundation, a good circle, and people who has your best interest at heart. So I feel like I got that, and I actually leave tomorrow to go start training in Florida. And when I get up there, it's all business. Like I don't have a lot of time to be up there messing around and partying and all that mess, man. So I feel like this year, COVID really has like it helped me like realize that like obviously it took that away from us, those distractions, the partying and all that hanging out and stuff, and it really like helped me like, bro, you gotta get your sleep. You know what I'm saying? and manage my time, because you know we got so much time on our hands now. So like just to like make every minute count, every second count of your day, whether it's from rehab, treatment, recovery, eating, sleeping, all of that is combined to help you go out there and perform for 2 hours. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta prepare yourself for 22 hours for 2 hours on Saturday. And that's just the mindset. So
no, that make a lot of sense. Speaking on that, so how was Clemson overall, like school-wise, campus-wise?
Campus is beautiful. The school is amazing. It's a small football town, so all the fans know you. No matter if you're in the grocery store, you're at the gas station, they walk up to you. It's kind of weird, like, you know what I mean? Like, somebody will walk up behind you and look at you. Like, and, you know, You looking like, bro, hey, what's up?
Right.
And like, they don't mean no harm by it. Then they call your whole name out, where you from, and that's just mad love. Like,
Right.
And so, overall, man, Clemson don't owe me nothing. I did everything you could do in college. We won national championships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We lost tough games. I just had a ball, man. So, Clemson is just amazing, for real. So,
How many rings you got?
I got, including the ACC championship, I got 10 now. 10.
Bro, so what you got, 4 ACC or 5 ACC?
I got 5 ACC rings, 2 natties, 2 Fiesta Bowls, and I got one more. That's another bowl game. But yeah, I got 10 now altogether.
That's tough. And you just got ACC player, not player, all conference, right? 13?
Yeah, I got 13 all conference.
Congrats on that, bro. That's tough. And you're about to play in the Senior Bowl. I saw that.
BC Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama, January 23rd through the 30th.
That's gonna be dope. So what, that's like the top seniors in the country.
Top seniors all around the country. Obviously, the guys who don't opt out of it.
Right.
Who like their place is solidified in the draft, man. But man, like I said, I'm competitive, bro. I always feel like I got something to prove. It's really to myself, and so I'm gonna be down there, and I'm trying to go down there and dominate.
You got to keep that chip on your shoulder,
always,
bro.
Always.
At the beginning of your senior year, did you see yourself even being able to play in that Senior Bowl game? Like, did you see all this happening?
I knew I was capable of it, and I knew like I could have this year, but with COVID, with previous years, you know, I was a little discouraged, bro. And like, like I told you earlier, bro, I already had the mindset of leaving. You know what I'm saying? I was only there to get my degree at that point, and then go to another school and just ball out, get what I can get, try to get some game film, and whatever happened next. But and then COVID happened, and it was like, bro, we don't even know if we're gonna have this season. And like, so at the beginning, bro, I didn't even think none of this was possible. Yeah, and, you know, but then you just gotta dig deep into your faith, and bro, everything happens for a reason. So
for sure,
it's a fact.
I know y'all used to get tested. How many times a day? Like on game day, probably.
What, drug tested?
No, like COVID tested.
Oh, COVID tested. Oh, we got tested 3 times a week. And in the beginning, they was doing the nasal one. Bro, it's annoying.
Bro, I've been tested once and I hated it.
Yeah, we get tested 3 times a week, and you know you got guys every week dropping.
Yep.
Pulling them out of meetings. Yo, you tested positive. You got to go home. And it's like, and with Trevor's situation, we tested on Wednesday. They got the results back Thursday. And so he done practiced with us all week.
Yep.
Preparing for him to start.
Right.
And Thursday is like the fine tune day. Y'all don't even do no more game planning, nothing like that. Y'all just like a walkthrough.
Yeah.
And Danny pulled him, our trainer pulled him out the meetings and was like, bro, you got to go home. You got COVID. And like, it's Trevor, bro. So it's like everybody looking around like, damn.
Right.
Yeah.
He the starting quarterback.
You feel me? And it's like,
yeah.
But luckily, we go to Clemson with a backup just as good as
the starter. So that was a good game too.
Yeah, so
you had a good game that game too.
Game.
It was next man up. So,
but that's how it is. You got to stay prepared for real.
Right.
So, what was your major?
Business management.
Business management.
Yeah.
So what would you like want to do with that in the future, possibly?
So my plan is to own a sports apparel store. I wanted to be as big as the Dick's Sporting Goods Academy, but with the mindset of like play it again. When I say that, meaning being able to make high quality gear affordable for guys. Like I know growing up in rec, middle school, high school, like you look up and using OBJ for example, he got some signature cleats for Nike.
Yeah,
right.
But like they $200 plus, and it's like a guy like me who played multiple sports growing up, you need a pair of soccer cleats, or not soccer, you need some track spikes, you need some hooping shoes, you need some cleats, you know what I'm saying? Some guys you need baseball cleats, and baseball you need a glove, bat, you gotta buy everything, and it's like,
that's true.
I grew up with a single mother, it was no way I was getting all that, so sometimes my baseball cleats was my football cleats, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
tough.
your hooping shoes was the shoes that you walk around in, and it's like, so being able to make it affordable while at the same time you getting the same quality gear for youth kids, man, I feel like that's big. And then also I want to have a nonprofit. I know at Clemson we get new gear, new equipment every year.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't pass protocol, so it gets auctioned off when we could be giving that to rec sports in those communities. So like here at ECU, they get new stuff, new gear every year. They could give that to the youth. You know,
right.
And then you go look around to like Texas, for instance, or somewhere in Florida like that, like you'll see a whole lot of rec sports. Their uniforms are identical to the college in their state. And now I don't know if that's because their colleges are passing those uniforms down or whatever, but here at ECU, you never see a youth sport with like purple and gold. You know what I mean? Like that same colorway. You got the Greenville Titans. You had the Powell Football League. All those groups had to get their own gear when they could have got it from ECU because they get new gear every year and stuff. And same with equipment. So that's my plan.
No, that's dope. At least you already got a plan, bro. Definitely stick with it. Before we get on to this next topic, KB, what was that question you was gonna ask me?
Oh yeah, bro. I was gonna ask you. So you know when you had 3 back-to-back 100 joints, you was mentioned with like DeAndre Hopkins and all the boys. How you feel about that?
Bro, it's like a blessing. It's like, man, those guys are on the Mountain Rushmore at Clemson. Right?
Yeah.
And to be in the same breath as those dudes, it's like just a blessing. And I knew that that was the moment that I knew like what I was doing was special.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that was something that hasn't been done since those guys, and those guys been gone for 5, 6, 7 years. And it's like you doing something. But while those guys been gone, we've had first rounders.
Yeah, true.
Second rounders, receivers, third rounders. And it's like I was one of those guys who can do what they did. And I really feel like it was like, so it's just such a blessing.
Yeah,
so,
blessing for sure.
Congrats, bro, for real.
Definitely, man. All right, before we get into the next topic, I got these questions for you that some fans may want to know. Some of them kind of funny. Some of them is a little realistic or unrealistic. Let's see what we got. All right, so question number 1, what's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Home cooked, it would have to be spaghetti. If I was going to buy it, I'm going to get some hot lemon pepper wings all flat.
Overrated. I think lemon pepper is so overrated, bro. I guess it depends on where you get them from.
I mean, I feel like you go to Wingstop. We got a good wing spot in Clemson, but man, you can't go wrong with some hot lemon pepper wings, bro.
Okay, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite music artist?
J. Cole and Drake.
Okay.
On game day, what you playing?
Game day, got some young boy on.
Oh, what? He turned.
That young boy get you turned.
Run through somebody.
All right, football or basketball? That's a tough one, huh?
It is.
The fans probably don't know how tough one that one is for you.
It's so tough. It's like, bro, like I'm gonna have to go with basketball.
Yo, listen, they don't know that you was, county player of the year.
Yeah, bro.
Was that once or twice?
I went back to back.
Tough.
That's legendary, bro.
Yeah.
So, but nah, it was like growing up with y'all, bro. Like you remember Team Future?
Yes, sir.
And it's like, bro, like those days really like. I felt like we always going to the league, bro. It's like, but we didn't know much, but we knew that we was like that.
Right.
And so that's all that mattered to us, and bro, like those were like
those were the days, bro. God. Oh my God. All right, LeBron or Jordan?
Ooh, Jordan.
Easy. I know KB over there, man, huh?
It's whatever, bro.
All right.
6th grade to 4, isn't it?
Huh?
6th grade to 4, isn't it?
That's a fact.
Facts.
That's a fact.
6 and 0.
That's a fact. I agree. All
right.
I can't go against that.
What we got? Pancakes or French toast?
I want
tough one,
pancakes.
Huh? What?
Them French toast be hitting
on it.
Yes, sir.
You talking about the sticks or like a regular French toast? Like,
regular.
I'm still going pancakes.
Nah. All right. 2K or Madden?
2K, bro. Man, they made Madden too stupid, bro. Like, it's stupid now, bro.
I heard.
It's like,
and I don't even play video games, but I heard.
It's only dumb, bro. It really pisses you off. Like some of the stuff that they be doing, like, bro, that's not realistic. Bro.
Yeah, it's not. I can tell you kind of angry about it, huh?
Bro, like
you feel some type of way about that, no?
Like, cause like it's like, bro, you play against someone who not to play the game. They'll play with Tyreek Hill, and if he first of all he's a 99 speed,
right?
And then Patrick Mahomes gets his little badge or whatever.
So
it's like called bazooka arm or whatever, like stupid. And it's like you could run a go route with him, and he's gonna outrun whoever's in front of him, and Patrick Mahomes gonna put it in the end zone. And he's gonna run under it. You can't stop that.
Yeah. Right.
And like even if you play over the top, he's faster than whoever you playing with.
Right.
So it's ignorant. So
I feel you on that. All right, Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation, all day.
Okay, I hear a lot of people say that too.
Yeah, PlayStation where it's at, man.
That's where it's at.
All right, this is a crazy question. Somebody asked me this the other day, and I didn't even know the answer to it. What's the color of your toothbrush?
Mine is blue.
Blue? Hey, what's the color of your toothbrush?
Mine lime green.
Bro, I still don't know. I brush my teeth like twice a day. I really don't look at it, bro.
Mine lime green.
The bristles on it is like white with the lime green.
See, I don't know that.
Yeah, see, he really pays attention to detail.
Yeah.
That's a weird question.
Bro, it's dumb weird. All right, so check this out.
Yeah.
Hey, no. I got something, though. People don't even know. C. Nell used to play quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before he was a wide receiver,
Facts.
Hey, we was,
I forgot about that, too.
Me and KB was Vic and T.O. before Vic and T.O.
For real. We used to wear 7 and 81.
Yeah, I already know. I remember, bro.
Hey, yo.
KB used to have the sleeve and everything, just like you got now.
KB used to come out there with the visor on, the leg sleeves, the armband. Hey, bro, like, we was really them guys, and it was a problem.
A problem, bro. Nobody could stop us on Saturdays, bro.
I remember, bro. I used to go out there. I used to watch the boys.
Legendary.
You was quarterback for a minute too, because in middle school you was quarterback.
Right. So, bro, when you transition though?
So I played quarterback all the way up until 9th grade. I got here and they had Todd Light, and he was head coach at Rose, and he was like, "Listen," he called me in the office before the first day of practice. He was like, "You can start quarterback for JV, or you can start wide receiver for varsity. That's a no-brainer."
Easy.
Oh, okay.
No-brainer.
Easy.
Hey, Saleik, why did you never play football, bro?
As tall as you is, bro.
Right.
Bro, you know what's funny? Coach Light, I forgot what class he used to teach, bro, but I was in his class.
Yeah.
So, first week of class, he realized I played basketball and all that. So he like, "You want to come play football?" This is my 9th grade year. I'm like, "Man, I don't play football. I ain't never played in my life. I played flag. That's it." I was out in flag. Had a couple good games in flag when I had my gloves on. Without them gloves, I'm trash. But I wasn't bad, you know what I mean? So I'm like, Coach, like, I don't do football, man. He's like, "But it can really help you out, son. It'll make you faster, make you stronger, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Man, I gotta ask my dad." I just said it. I knew I wasn't gonna play. But I look back on it now, bro. I actually wish I would have played like back when we was all young with y'all, because that could have ain't no telling where I'd be right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
That like y'all know. Yeah. On the court, I was soft for a long time. I just sit on the line and shoot threes all day. Yep. I ain't really started driving until like late 11th, 12th grade year in college. Like that would have changed my whole physique.
Yeah, I feel like football transitioned to basketball for me. Like the physicality part of it, especially in high school. Like we used to go straight from football season to basketball, and so like that first 2-3 weeks of basketball from that transition, I still got that football mindset. So every time I'm driving, it's like I'm like moving guys out the way. Like I don't mind the contact and stuff, and it's just like. But some basketball players, they don't want that contact, and
I'm telling you,
and it really helps.
Because I was one of them for a while.
It really helps. It just helps you be more physical.
Yeah,
honestly, it helps you finish through contact. So.
Yeah, bro. Do you remember when we killed them in middle school?
Oh yeah,
killed KB and them boys. KB and Kwame.
First of all, bro wasn't even playing. I'm trying to figure out.
He got in trouble one game. I forgot. Yeah. I don't know what happened, bro.
Man.
It was the game at our house. I'm like, yo, this man got in the game, started killing.
I don't think he played the whole first half.
We were killing y'all. Yeah, that's what it was.
Did we have Coach Mullen?
Yes, bro, Coach Mullins.
I did something, man.
That's what it was. Cause we were killing y'all.
It was, but to this day, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna go here. So that game, y'all had Kwame, probably one of the most athletic people who don't try ever.
For sure, ever in the
And I
field.
had Tease. Did they have Tease?
What?
Tease?
Was it T's? It was.
Y'all didn't have
They
T's
had
then?
Khalif.
Yeah, Khalif. Yeah, we ain't had TC.
Khalif.
Did Big Brian play?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Big B. Rest in peace, Big B.
That was,
Yep.
Yeah, bro. That was rest in peace, but that was a stupid matchup. But to this day, the hardest people I've ever seen to guard with my own eyes from here is Tyreek and Matisse.
Yeah, for sure.
Man,
For sure, bro.
8th grade, Tease came down the court. We double teamed him. Well, the whole team was guarding him. Everybody, all 5. Came down the court, went through the legs, spit through a double team. went back through the legs, through the lane, up and under on the other side. And it was just like,
I just pictured all that too.
First of all, the fact that I can remember it like that, that's how you know how tough it was. And
Right.
I was just looking like, Coach, what you want to do?
Yeah.
You can't do nothing. So
Nah, bro, they was so and T's still nice to this day. He still get a bucket.
Yeah.
To be that short, bro, he legit nice. But they was so good back then, bro. It's like it was so easy for them. We young, they'll kill the older guys with ease. You know what I mean? If Reed would never went on the wrong path, he'll for sure. If he's not in the league right now, he's for sure overseas getting a big check.
he overseas, he can.
You feel me?
Bare minimum, both of them bare minimum.
Bare minimum, bro. And shout out to the while we on basketball, shout out to the young boys. Cause
Yeah.
Baby T got a game tonight, I think, against one of the top players in the country too. You know, he just signed at NC State.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be big for the future, man. All right, on to the next topic. So you was like an activist for Clemson, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it turned into.
Yeah, talk about that real quick.
Bro, like during that process, bro, it was like when that process was all said and done, I didn't want to talk to nobody for a week or two, like 1 to 2 weeks, bro. Like my phone was blowing up to the point where everybody asking me questions, and I never knew how hard it was to organize and to really gather a large group of people who all believed in something, and to have that organized like the proper way. Man, we had to get the Clemson police, we had to get campus police and Clemson police, 2 different things. We had to get the president of the school, the athletic director of the school. Man, we had to get stages, lights, speakers, everything, bro. Like
That's tough.
It was so much. It was so much. We had to get approved by the city to actually have a march or whatever, a protest.
Yeah.
And like, bro, that joint just so like time consuming. And
Yeah.
and like, I don't know, like you throwing plenty parties and stuff, but like that was my first time actually being a part of something that like a big group of people had to show up to. And when the day came, I woke up that morning and I'm like, the thought in my head was like, bro, what if nobody show up? We done did all this.
You was
And it's like,
nervous?
yeah, dumb nervous. Nobody show up. And so it was me, Richard, Mike, and Trevor. When we walked over there to the field with the stage, and bro, like it's thousands of people already there before we even got there.
What?
And we looked on stage, and you just sit back and it's like, bro, this is beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we got on stage, and like even when I was up there holding the mic, like giving my portion of my speech, and I'm looking up, and it's like emotional. You know?
Unbelievable, huh?
And it's like a different type of emotion. I won't sad. I'm like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
With joy.
Like happy.
Yeah, like happiness.
Right.
And then we walked, and then we came back and had our final remarks, and it's like that right there for college football. I feel like a lot of guys did marches, but like we were the first ones to do it like in the proper way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like triggered the rest of the nation's schools to really do it. You know what I mean? USF had an amazing one. All the schools around the country, and it's like that was just big for us. Normally, college athletes, they don't really like use their platform because we don't know how big it is.
Yeah.
Right.
But for us to
That grew your platform too.
Yeah. That's dope, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like I feel like that was. If someone asked me like what was one of my top 3 moments in Clemson, like that would come before winning the national championship.
Yeah.
Both of them. And it's like, that was just like, because it was bigger than me.
Right.
And like, that was just like one of my greatest accomplishments.
I can imagine,
That's
bro.
something I would put on a resume. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
And you should, bro. Me from the outside in, looking at that and seeing all the posts, I'm like, hold on, that's dope. Like,
Right.
I don't know one person personally that has ever done nothing like that. So to see you do it, I'm like, bro, like that motivated me to go out and try to do something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that was just super, super dope, bro.
that was crazy.
And all right, so during your speech, what was like something, if you remember, what was like something that you wanted to that you said that you wanted to like stand on, wanted to put an emphasis on?
Just going back to being a college athlete, like, you know, when we out there on that field Saturday, majority of the people who are, I'm calling it what it is, racist,
Yeah.
or like majority of those people who don't want us to say anything and stuff are the same ones who cheer the loudest on Saturday. And it's like, when our time is done at Clemson, we got to go back to being black men in America. And it's like, if you don't want to cheer for us when off the field, you know what I'm saying, or stand up for us when we get shot for a routine traffic stop, or for sleeping in our bed, or for anything that a white person could do and they get a slap on the wrist for, you know what I'm saying, then don't cheer for us on Saturdays, because we the same human beings, you know what I mean? We bigger than a helmet and a shoulder pads, you know.
For sure.
We humans, so that's probably one of the biggest things I would emphasize, man.
Nah, that's dope, and that's all real too, bro. Like I said, that joint made me super proud, man, just to see that. It was unbelievable. So, how did you feel about what just happened at the beginning of the week with the Capitol?
Man, I laugh
ridiculous
because it's a joke. It's like, initially I didn't know this, but like for them to like open up the gate and let them through.
Right.
Yo, I just seen that. I seen the police waving the people through. I'm like, yo, are you serious?
And they in there kicked up with their feet up,
Yeah.
smoking weed, and like, bro, they in there with all these confidential files on the
Right,
floor.
right.
It could have been anything, like, and the crazy part about that whole thing is, bro, we wouldn't have made it past the gates.
No, sir.
And if we did make it past the gates, it would have been more than 4 days. I don't wish death on nobody, and I'm not saying, like, that's the one thing about, like, you know, you see on Twitter, like, all the, like, black Twitter be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, when we say that, like, we not saying we wanted all them folks to die, like,
Right.
be shot, but we just saying, like, if that was the roles of reverse, skin tone was the reverse,
Right.
switched, bro, it would have been more than 4 deaths.
Right.
It would have been thousands, bro.
It would have been ugly,
And
man.
they definitely wouldn't have made it to the door, let alone the steps, let alone
Right.
the gates.
Yo.
You
The
know what I mean?
gates.
So,
It would have been so bad, bro.
yeah, and it's like when the Black Lives Matter thing happened, the Capitol building, on every step, it was rows of cops,
Right.
the National Guard, but like they was nowhere to be found.
Right.
The petition, not the petition, but the thing was denied for them to send the National Guard,
Right.
and it's like,
What? I didn't even know that.
and
Yeah.
it's like, bro, like, it's just laughable, like, bro, this not real, like, this is a movie type, like, you can't see the difference,
Right.
you feel me? So it's just sick, bro. It's
Do y'all think it was staged? I seen a few people saying that like it had to be staged.
Yeah, I feel like it was planned. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was planned, bro. Cause like the police really just let them come through. Like they was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like they was just nothing. They tell them to come in. Like,
open the gate.
yeah, like I feel like it was planned,
Helping
bro.
them back down the stairs when they
Yeah, like that's just different, bro.
But I was actually talking to some older people about the subject, and it's like Trump really initiated all of it in his speech.
That's what I was about to say.
He told them like, let's go to Washington.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna march down to the Capitol.
He said, "I'm gonna march with y'all."
Yes.
He said he gonna march with him, and it just reminds me like he's a dictator.
Yes,
Right.
bro.
And,
Yes.
and these people like really like brainwashed, and when they be
Right.
getting interviewed, bro, you be seeing like they're so ignorant, bro, and it's like sad because, bro, like you already have a daughter, but like we gonna have to raise kids
Yeah.
in this world,
Yeah.
and like what you supposed to tell them, like you're supposed to tell my son, like these group of people are not gonna like you, and it's
How?
not because of nothing you did,
Right.
simply because you black.
Right. It's your skin color.
Or you brown
Yeah.
or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
like that's one of the hardest conversations that
Bro.
I'm not looking forward to.
Right.
Like, out of all the great things I'm ready to look forward to with my kids, like that's one of the worst things I'm looking forward to. But like that's necessity to have.
Right, bro. I think about it all the time because, like you said, I have a child myself. So I think like one day, am I really gonna have to tell her this?
Soon.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. It gotta happen though.
Right. It gotta happen.
It's just sad, bro. The world we live in. Like the first week of January 2021, we worse than 2020.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We praise to God that we got us out of 2020.
Right.
And it's like, bro,
And then that happened.
yeah, it's just ridiculous.
At the start.
Taking 2 steps back. Like,
Are we still in 2020? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, nah, for real, we are. And I just seen how they banned them from every social media. I'm like, bro, just think about this. The president of the United States, you can say, just got banned from every social media app, even Shopify.
Right. That says
What
a lot.
kind of world do we live in, bro?
Right.
Like, that is comedy to me.
It's laughable, but at the same time, it's sick, bro.
It's sick.
It's so sick.
Even Spotify at that too. Like that's music.
Like,
You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
wants to be associated with this man.
Right.
No.
And he our president. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody you're supposed to look up to. Your president.
Y'all president.
No. His president.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he the president
Yeah, I
of
know.
United States. but-
I'm rocking with you. But yeah, it's just a sick world we live in, man. I ain't gonna lie, for a minute, bro, I stayed out of politics. I wouldn't even look at the news for a while, even last year. Like, I didn't start looking at it until, I seen you doing your thing with the activism. I seen Kwan and my boy AJ, they keep telling me about it. And I'm like, bro, I gotta open my eyes and look at reality before something crazy happens. You know what I mean?
The crazy thing is, it's not even about politics, bro. It's about human decency, bro.
Right.
Like,
That's facts.
Whether like George Floyd was white, black, purple, pink, blue, like nothing calls for you to put your knee on somebody's
Right.
neck for 8 minutes.
Right.
He died, and you just think it's okay. Like, it's nothing. That's nothing to do with politics. It don't got nothing to do with Republican, conservatives, or Democrats, bro. That's just right and wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like we just have so many unjustified deaths, and that's really like all this could have been stopped. Like, if someone rob a bank, they going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If someone kills someone, why are they not being prosecuted for that? Like,
Right.
and that's the whole thing. And it's
That's
like,
sick, bro.
and then like they're quick to throw. What about black on black crimes?
Mhm.
Oh, when it's black on black crimes, they get prosecuted.
Right.
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 So why you not using that as the blueprint? Okay, if it's black on black, if it's white on white or black on white, it don't matter, bro. And like that's the whole thing. That's why we're so angry. Like, it's not being justified. These cops getting paid leave
Right.
for killing someone,
It's sickening, bro.
and then it die down, and they get their job back.
Right.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and then another part of the country, it happens all over again.
All over again. It just keep getting swept under the rug.
And now it went from, it happened year apart, month apart. Yeah, it's down there every other week.
Right.
Every week.
To every day. And it's
Right.
like, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I actually seen something earlier that I was super shocked about, and I don't even believe it, but they said in Newark, New Jersey, not one police officer fired a shot at all in the whole 2020. Newark, New Jersey, I don't know if y'all know, that's one of the worst places for violence.
Yes, sir.
And I'm like, no, that's super crazy, but that's like the only positivity I've heard all year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to the police department. But it's sick, man.
Yeah.
It's sick. But man, we about to wrap it up, man. I really appreciate you for coming through, stuffing by the Solid World podcast, bro. It's been real.
So
a lot of people gonna learn from this, man. They're gonna get inspired from it. They're gonna be motivated by it. If not, they need to stop what they're doing and think again.
Right.
You know, KB, appreciate you for coming through, Brody.
Yes, sir, bro.
It's the Solid World podcast. I'm your gracious and often hated host, Saleik Vontrell. Stay tuned for the next episode.